Hey Legionnaires, and welcome back. We're here with another Rome 2 Siege battle for you today. And today on the attack we have not one, not two, but three Gallic factions. We have a Gallic coalition here preparing to attack Ankara. And Ankara is defended by a whole host of different factions. No cohesion compared to these Gallic brethren who are fighting side by side. And yes, we've got Boii here, we have Galatia, and then we also have Arverni on the attack. I'm pretty sure they are the only Gallic factions, actually. So I guess Nervii as well, but they're maybe more Belgic. But yes, we have all three of the Gallic factions here, ready to attack Ankara, and it looks like we've got some Levy Freemen preparing to break open this gate and see whether there's anyone waiting on the other side. And there isn't. Spoilers. There is not anything Levy Freemen, so you're knocking it down for nothing. And I also wouldn't go through anyway, because boiling oil and all that. But yes, on the defense, we do have Seleucids who have actually started out some hillmen here. I guess so they can, maybe bait someone in to try and attack the hillman, and then they can obviously use it like javies and stuff. And a cheap hillman being lost is not the end of the world compared to something more expensive that the attackers might have to use to get rid of them. We also have Nabatea here with a spam of armored desert hoplites. They are going to be, I guess, holding some good choke points, maybe, being supported by archers. I know that Nabatea does some pretty good archers as well. The heavy archers are pretty solid. I do like how they're Nabatea and heavy archers, and then Total War makes some very light missile infantry. I feel like, if you're going to call them heavy archers, at least make them heavy infantry. But yeah, they do look, pretty well armored, I guess. I guess they're heavy archers, maybe, they're heavy for archers, but in the grand scheme of things, they are, like, for missile infantry, maybe they're light. I don't know. I don't get the sense of that. And then also we have Arverni, who's about to get stuck in, it seems, against some naked warriors here, I think these are. Chosen Swords. These are a mix of both, yeah, naked warriors and chosen swords landing here. And the Iberian infantry already getting stuck on here and throwing their javies where they can. And, yeah, having to try and fight these naked men. It must be very distracting. Everything out. It makes very easy targets. You one slash your sword and you're cutting that man open. Yes, the naked warriors are losing there. Let's put up the HUD so we can see how these guys are doing. The Iberian swords are also losing, getting 42 kills already. And yeah, the units behind also racking up kills. We've got some Balearic slingers, or just Iberian slingers. In fact, not the more elite ones, but yeah, Iberian slingers also firing into the chosen swords there. They're taking a lot of casualties. Already 80 of them left out of 160. What happened there? Yeah, so a rustic start really from the attackers, you could say. And the Iberians, they might need to be careful there. I think they might have pulled through ever so slightly there to get to that position. They're now trying to form a bit of a V of victory and try and squash this Arverni incursion. It looks like more Scutiari are coming up soon as well. And we've got some more by Iberians here and Hillman dealing with Galatia. So it seems like Seleucids and the Aravaki doing a lot of the heavy lifting. And then we're going to have maybe, I don't know, the defense later on from Nabatea with their spears. Because they have just brought a load of spears. There's just so many armored hoplites here. And that is it, really. And I don't blame them. They don't really have great swords, to be honest. The noble swords, I think, are their best unit. They're not that great, to be honest. They could have brought pikes. The pikes aren't too bad. They have, like, I think 4-axe pikes. Or like a heavy pike unit anyway. Yeah, it does seem as though, yeah, we're going to see these naked warriors break. Those naked boys getting 55 kills before they drop down. But yeah, the Aravaki, ripping through these guys early on. Going to need to land more troops. More towers need to be landed here, Arverni, if you're going to make this work. But yes, this was sent in by a member of my Discord. He said it was a pretty fun, chaotic battle. And I'm definitely excited to see how this one goes. And oh, definite pull through there, though, by Galatia. You can just watch them do it. Hillmen were in the front line and they've just been pulled through. And yeah, that's not okay, because that causes the unit, as you can see, Hillmen to lose. And you can then surround the unit and you can route it so much quicker. That's why pull-throughs are not okay to do. And we have got a whole blob of units down here. This is a serious target for archers, I feel like, and there you go. You're going to see, I think, Persian light archers start to fire into there, and that should make that an enticing target. I mean, also, really, Galatia should try and use his Syrian archers. Maybe try and shoot, get side shots in some of these battles. Throw your spears here, starting to throw their javies. Yeah, after the pull through there, Galatia has got himself a bit of a bridgehead he can try and use that. We actually have a desert levy unit here for Nabatea, so he has brought a couple of swords, but nothing exciting, you know, just a desert levy, which they're not going to do much. They're not going to be game changing. Yeah, here we go, Thurio Spears holding the line now. We'll see how they can do. They're just going to try and hold this front line. But yeah, if you have any Rogue 2 replays like this one that was sent in today, if you have any Rogue 2 replays you want to have covered on the channel, if you like Pope, got to check this one out. It's a really fun one. Do send it into my Discord. The link is down below in the description. It's the best place to send them in for me to see them. And if you ever want to get involved in any Rome 2 sort of battles or any Total War games, then feel free to join my Discord as well. We welcome all new or old players, you know, whether you're a veteran of 1,000 games or whether it's your first Total War game, all are welcome. Galatian swords seem like they actually are getting through the Thurios slowly. I was going to say the spears usually are second in sort of quality 2 swords. It also doesn't help that these Syrian archers are getting some nice side shots into the side of those Thurios spears there. We'll just watch the number drop here. Yeah, there you go, from about 117 to 95. Incredible there, and that's really going to make a big difference. Armored hoplites now going in, hopefully they form hoplite wall. They also could just face the same fate and just getting shot in the back. Scutiari also here, or Iberian soldiers also getting shot in the back, and they're sending more Iberians forward to try and slow this down. They're going to have to deal with those archers. It looks like the way they're trying to try to deal with them is this Bastion Ballista here. Kind of working, but to be honest, I wouldn't be worried about it too much if I was the Galatian player. You could have Boei is about to land a Celtic warrior here, and that'll silence that shortly. And yeah, hopefully Boei sends up more troops soon, because there's a lot of reserves waiting here that could otherwise just deal with Boei very quickly. He's got his general on the wall, on a tower. Hopefully he doesn't land that tower, because this general should not be going in just this early. Wait a little longer. Again, this Galatian player, he's like not really pulling through. There is a gap, but he's desperate not to engage these units here with his legionnaires. He's at 70 kills already. He should be able to beat most of these units. These are legionnaires fighting against a much lighter infantry. So see how he does. Yeah, Ankara is a very cool map. We don't often see people attack from this side though, like all of them. Usually it's like a double people attack from both sides, but definitely this is a bit more difficult, I always find, to attack this side, because you've got to come across a river to start with, and then land your towers. It's a real pain. It's about like 2 crossings, I think. Two or 3 maybe, and then yeah, you got to try and like land your towers. Oh, it's a pain. So this is definitely the better side to attack. It has meant though that the attackers are a bit more clumped up together, maybe not stretching the defenders out so much. So yeah, it's allowing for these choke point fights to sort of occur. But it seems as though these Galatian legionnaires are struggling with the armored desert hoplites. They're not getting many kills, these hoplites. You know, they're doing the job. They're holding the line. Down here, poking away. And they are nearly dead, those legionnaires there. They got 211 kills though. They've paid for themselves with blood. And yeah, it looks like we're going to see a lot of sword followers landing. That is typically the build that you bring when you're playing Boei. Just bring on a bunch of these sword followers. They're heavy melee infantry, really solid unit. Both on attack and defense. That's usually what you bring if you play Boei. It might bring a couple of Oathsworn as well, which he has. And yeah, also a Celtic Bowman. And that's really it. I think he's got a few Celtic Warriors as well, which is not a bad idea for some chaff. And there's been a sally out. There has been a sally out. Celtic Warriors are getting sallied on by Aravakians from Iberian swords. And we're now seeing a Thorax come out. So we're seeing some really top tier troops for the defenders come out. Like Thorax are, you know, kind of expensive for a defender. And like Seleucids, I feel like that's their main sword infantry they can bring, apart from maybe like the Peltasts. But yeah, I would have said that that's kind of mainly what he's bringing, is these Thurios and Thorax today. He doesn't want to really cost them and have them die inside. I don't know why we're getting a bit of a lag now. There you go, we had a random spurt of lag. Hopefully that sorts itself out. There we go. back into the action. As you can see, the armored hoplites here taking on these Galatians and Boii troops. So many Gauls, so many Celts. And this is a massive blob here. What has happened? You've got painted warriors down here. Fine for the Aravaki. Slice and dice them. Yeah, I mean, the Aravaki getting overrun in this area here, as you can see. Galatia is... I think he is doing everything fairly legal. He just needs to be careful. Obviously, this Galatian sword, he can't pull through or can't move now. He's going to finish off that. It's just got stuck. But there's also obviously a lot of Arverni troops in there. He's actually going to fall back as Aravaki and try and get the unit out of there, which is not a bad idea, but I don't think he's got much hope of that. And here we go, another assault column of Galatians going into the armored hoplites here of Nabatea. And yeah, they are going to try and fight on there. It looks like the Aravaki did get caught and they're going to die here. Yeah, the Scutiari. A decent unit as well, 42 melee attack. They're a pretty solid unit. They have more melee attack than a chosen sword. I mean, less weapon damage and less armor. But yeah, a really good unit to bring as the Scutiari. And we've got a general already coming up here. Look at this. Noble fighters for the Aravaki going in. So yeah, they're really feeling a bit stretched. Clearly the Spanish, if they're sitting in their general this early. This is definitely a far superior unit to anything that the Aravaki or the Galatians have sent in so far. The Arverni, sorry, and the Galatians sent in so far, yeah. I mean, 71 melee attack, incredible. That's going up against, yeah, 34. It's just going to rip through these guys. 75 armor. Similar, well, actually, the Chosen Swords have 82, apparently. Really? Well, we just said that they had 75. Yes, this one was getting bonuses or something like that. I don't know. I guess, is it getting bonuses for the shield wall? I think it must be. This big old fight here is still going on, as you can see. I mean, we've got the Boii troops landing off the wall, you know, disrupting the front lines. And then you've still got armored hoplites here. It's still way too far forward, getting encircled by Boii troops and also being attacked in the front by Galatians. And I think a new front line has sort of been formed. Sort of where these Sturios and these Scutiari are is sort of the front line now. Got some Thorax as well trying to help maintain it. And yeah, they've just got to keep side-shotting things. Boii, funny enough, has actually landed most of his troops now. Being the last one in, he's actually still managed to land most of his troops, maybe probably more than Arverni has, because Arverni's still got a lot of Celtic warriors and his general out of here. So yeah, he's only got to get 2 more units in, and then everything's pretty much in. He needs to worry about archers and artillery can stay outside potentially. His front line, yeah, is just brutal. I don't know if the defenders have a chance of winning this one. We'll have to see. Right now, if I was to bet on someone to win, my money is with the attackers. Balance of power would say so as well. Like, look at that. Not looking great there. But it looks like, yeah, they're going to try and fall back in a few areas. The Celtic Coalition is really pushing on very nicely at the moment. It just seems like this flank over here is not looking good. They should just stop fighting here. When they're getting support from Celtic Bowmen, maybe fight here, in this choke point, or here, maybe. That's still by the wall. It's not a great spot to fight. The cap point, I think, is here, yeah. This is the main cap point. So, it's not really a great defensive position for that either. Certainly, the attackers have made a good move by attacking on this side, because I feel like the defenses are very much more open to take out. We've got pikes here. Silver Shield Pikes, an elite pike unit being brought by the Seleucids here to try and stop the rot. Try and stop the breaking from happening. The pikes can, you know, stop armies, but also archers can stop pikes quite easily. We've got Celtic Bowmen here focusing these guys down. Side shots right now. 10 of those pikemen are dead, and they're dropping steadily. I think that's mainly to archers. We'll keep an eye on how many kills these guys get, because they could get several hundred, especially in these lighter armored units. I mean, the O-Sworn in there, getting themselves impaled on pikes is certainly probably helping. 33, they're going to need to get a few more of those pikemen, but they're losing already. This is the problem. He brought them up a little too early, in my opinion. What else we got back here? Still Thorios. He's actually sent his only pike unit forward now, I think. I don't know if Nabate is brought on. It looks like it is just all hoplites. I'm here praying that one of these is going to be a thorax pike or something, just to try and help hold this line. It really doesn't look like that's the case. That is not good. We also have a Nabate and noble cavalry here. Don't think he's going to be doing much with it, but you never know. You never know. But yeah, the pikes, it's down to 118 already. Yeah, they're dropping quick. I certainly think this flank over here, though, they can definitely do. They can definitely countercharge here somewhere at some point, because there's what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 units of infantry, and then most of them are like lights or mediums. It's definitely a flank that could be turned. Get some more troops over here supporting. It does seem as though Bowie and Glacier are more interested on the other side. Arverni's kind of just going really straight down the middle. He's kind of blobbing up. There's a lot of blobbing going on by these attackers. Look at all these units waiting to get in there. Waste of time and energy by those units. Making this much easier on the defenders if you all blob up like that. And then, as you can see, Celtic Warriors, yeah, they're already losing decisively. Yeesh. I mean, no surprise. No surprise. These guys are fairly healthy. They should be dying pretty quickly. Or should, well, they're not that healthy, sorry. They should be dying pretty quickly. 103 out of 160. Still to go. Scutiari here, less than 100 of them holding this front line. They're outnumbered by this one unit alone, let alone the rest behind it. Nice angles that have been done here by the Nabatean player, though, getting side shots into all these Galatians. This is exactly what you need to do. Get your hoplites to be supported by archers, and they'll do work. Hoplites have a great ability of holding in vanilla Rome too. And then you just side shot with archers, and you do things like that, and you route stuff. And they need to do the same further along the line here to maybe help these chosen swords their next target. There's artillery firing from somewhere. Oh, it's the Celtic giant blister, I think, over there for the Arverni. But yeah, they need archer support here now to the defenders, because this is going to be a real problem. What we've got here, Belek, Slingers, they're shooting in and trying to hit these Celtic warriors, I think, or just try and weaken up generally anything. More, not pole arms, more hoplites coming to the front line just at the right time, as well as these Scutiari and these painted warriors are about to break. They need to form hoplite wall, though. Don't keep going in. So yeah, they are gonna be just fine for now. Routing a couple of these lighter units is good to see. Answer power, I'd say, is ever so, well, it's probably, I don't know, 2/3 attackers, 1/3 defenders, in favour of obviously the attackers. I feel like the defenders have made a bit of ground, but not much when it comes to sort of evening up this match. I don't think they made any ground really. Oh, and the general for the Seleucus is a Silver Shield Pike? Oh no. It doesn't look, well, they do have ammo still, looks like these Syrian archers. They are still firing. But yeah, this, I mean, he's got 68 kills. He's winning in this fight. But this is surely going to be the best target and the best opportunity for the attackers to kill this general. Just focus every archer you have onto this Silver Shield Pike unit. You can do a lot of damage. Like I mean, it is dropping 131. Nearly got 100 kills. The Seleucus already bringing forward his general, shows he's a bit stretched. He still had a thorax as well that could have come in first. But he's like, no, my general must hold. And he went expensive with his general. I mean, we've got Boei in here with his general now as well. Look at this. He's going to get side shot as well if he's not careful. We've got the noble fighters here, winning decisively against Celtic warriors, as you'd expect, really. Galatian swords, I think, also joining this fight. So, yeah, they are trying to, obviously, the attackers are trying to silence these heavy archers here who've been shooting into the side of the O-Swarm. They can get do the same with the Gallic slingers here. No, they're shooting units in reserve. Fair enough. I'm going to say, again, the defenders should be trying to focus down this general. So both sides could potentially lose a general here. Silver Shield's about to drop below 100 men, but they've got 130 kills. Not too bad, but yeah, there you go, losing slightly. And you just silence these Syrian archers, and they could sally out. I think they still hold the gate. So I don't know why the, where is he? The Nabatean general hasn't maybe sallied out. Probably should do that, I think. What I would do, yeah, Nabatean general, sally out that gate and go and silence all these archers. And there's nothing out here that can stop you. Just take him out. You'll save, at the same time, you'd save Seleucid's general. And he's trying to fall back. He's going to die. More thorax coming in. Like, as a defender, the most important thing you do is to kill the attacker's archers, because then it does really make it hard to kill pikes. Top pikes again, still trying to hold the line. They are losing, I think, everything here. The Oswan are losing as well. There's more infantry on the way. They could probably cycle out that general soon if they wanted to keep him safe. Yeah, the Desert Levy aren't going to hold much longer. They're going to need something else over here soon. I don't know if these Gallic slingers have got ammo left. They are actually in melee, so they need to be careful there. The general for the Aravaki is also still stuck in fight. And we also have the Oswan general for Arverni in here, and he's losing. So yeah, two generals now at risk for the attackers. Like I said, they need to focus them down, really. I think we're going to see a sacrifice here by the Nabatean noble cav. Going to stop this chosen sword here. Wasn't a bad charge, wasn't a great charge. It's just done what it needs to do. Yeah, I mean, we've only got 20 odd kills there, and the rest of the units are joining. Have they got any reserves? They do. Get some of these spears over here. I think he is now moving them over. Save his general. It also looks like we're going to see a tiny little Scutiari maybe go in, try and support that fight. It's very tenuous right now. Either side could win. Balance power still with the attackers. But if they can kill a general, they've got a chance. That Seleucid general's still getting focused down. Get him out of there, man. Get him away from the front lines. So these 3 spear here as well. It's just one, so that again frees up some more troops to throw into the front line. There you go, you missed the opportunity now. The Syrians are inside the walls, so those cav general that could have gone outside and side out, I feel like cannot anymore. We've got the Nabatean general. He's charged into the front lines over here now. I mean, he's trying to be proactive, and I credit him for it. I just don't know if it's the right moves. Of 57 kills. This chosen sword is obviously a big problem. They still need to try and kill some of these Arverni generals. I don't know if any of them have actually died. Don't know. Doesn't look like it, unless the Seleucids have lost theirs.
Withdraw.
No, I think everyone's okay. Everyone's still got their generals by the looks of it. Just about, so that's the main thing. Can they hold on to their generals? I mean, this is a death fight here between 3 generals. 2 Oathsworn and a noble fighter fighting it out. Whose general will die first? And I think that's Arverni's general gone. I don't know if he's dead. It doesn't seem like he is at the moment. He's just broken. And then, yeah, we've still got the noble fighter here fighting against the Oathsworn general, Boii. I think Arverni's fairly spent. It is really more Boii and Galatia left. Arverni's got like 3 units here. And that's pretty much it. They've actually managed to break through this side here, have the attackers. And that's going to put a noble fighter general in danger. I think they're going to try and save him now. See whether they can. Boii's general still alive.
Take their heads.
fighting, boys. Keep fighting for the cause. There you go. The Boei general wavering for a moment there. Was he recently? Our general has recently died, so Boei is now without a general. He might master out here. I don't know. Aravaki's not got much left. He's got archers, so if he loses his general, it's not the end of the world. But yeah, they could do again that cav general over there, maybe trying to cycle charge. Or just going for the archers again. Balance power has all of a sudden shifted in favor of the defenders. Sorry, and yeah, that is crazy. Okay, this lot was looking real bad from the start. This one is turning around. Silver Shield's pikes here, 172 kills and climbing. Yeah, it does seem as though they're holding on that. I mean, the noble fighters right now, 235 kills, still refuse to give in. I love it. I love it. The general's just died though, as Aravaki's general. So yeah, they have just lost that one. That is not the biggest loss, not compared to Boei. If they master out, it's not much going. It's just some archers. Or slingers, I should say. So Luke is just about holding on this side over here now. They stabilize it quite nicely. This is definitely the side that's a bit of a problem. And yeah, as you saw, balance power can shift just as much as it not being in your favor to be in your favor. The attackers can't give up. It's not over yet until the fat lady sings. And you can see they're nearly routing these units here. And I think we're going to see a bit of a master out in a moment, actually, from the Arvern. Their general did break. Nabatean general has also died. So that's not that great, because he still has a couple of units of infantry here, healthy ones. The archers, not so sure how much ammo they have. Okay, the general here charging in, just trying to rout these Galatians. Got rid of them. Very nice.
Live to fight another day.
And as you can see, the Galatians general is about to go in, or he has gone in. And the general here has got 305 kills. Incredible. Fighting on the front lines like a true Greek. He's poking away, getting still a fair few kills on this Galatian nobleman here. Focusing it down. Yeah, look at that. Absolutely obliterating them. It looks like now, yeah, the Nabatean noble general over here, noble cav general, is just mopping up Syrian archers and lights here. And I think we're going to see a master out as, yeah, army losses come into effect. And I think Galatia might have lost his general too. Or he's about to. And I think the defenders are going to win by the skin of their teeth. I don't know how they've turned that around, really. But yeah, a costly victory nonetheless. I mean, it's obviously massively influenced by Boei and Arverni losing their generals. And that's certainly really helped out the balance of power and the chances of winning. But yeah, wow. I really thought that the attackers were just going to keep going down that wall and just keep shooting over the wall, like where the Seleucids were defending, and then just, you know, kill them gradually, bit by bit, or force the defenders back to a place that they couldn't really defend. But anyway, this was sent in by Uchiha Madara, who's playing as the Aravaki. His general, 248 kills before he died. Looks like he died to the last man. Incredible. Slingers getting 250, 225, 203 kills. Then his Iberian swords, 140, 125. 102 with the painted warriors, and then the Scutiari getting 155, 148. Then we have Ultra Azen playing as Nabatea, 203 kills with the Nabatean Noble Cavalry. His heavy archers getting 286 kills, 162. The Desert Hoplites getting 186 kills, 154. And then he's got, yeah, some more down here, but didn't do so well. And there's Levy getting, 50 kills. Then we have PT playing as the Seleucids, 323 kills with the Silver Shield Pikes here. Very good. Then he's got his Persian Light Archers, 237 kills. The best of the bunch there. Very good kills for them. The other Silver Shield Pike did get triple figures just about. getting 100 kills there. The Thorax getting 203, 127, 134, and then the Sturios getting 114 kills. Then we have Shifty playing as Boei, getting 107 kills with his Oathsworn, 134 with another one here, 192 was the best of the bunch. And the Sword Followers, 157, not that great for them to be honest. Like 2 of them got 150, the other ones struggled, and he really spammed out the Celtic Warriors, surprisingly. And he got, 127 kills, I think is the best of the bunch there. His Archers, 152. They were really causing a problem for the defenders. And I honestly thought they were going to like clutch up this game, really. Then we have S007 playing as Galatia, 139 kills with his Galatian Nobleman there. He's got 168 kills with his Syrian Archers. The Legionaries getting 267 kills, 219, 231, 232. Some really good kills there. Galatia, top tier faction. Those Legionnaires always do well. His Galatian Swords, 137 kills, 152, 174. Yeah, they did pretty solid, And then we have I Tackle Blind. I presume it's Blind Kids. Playing as Arverni, getting 106 kills with the Gallic Hunters, 111 with another. Gallic Hunters 129, yeah. Again, causing a lot of problems outside the walls, shooting in. And 192 kills with the Celtic Warriors here. Got the Chosen Swords getting 142 kills. That's the best match. I'm surprised he didn't bring any Oathsworn, to be honest. Usually, Arverni always brings Oathsworn, but he did not today. Instead, Naked Warriors, which only got a mighty 55 kills. But there you go, guys. That is today's Rome 2 Siege battle. If you did enjoy, do remember to leave a like, subscribe if you're new around here, and a comment to show your support. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye for now.